Is there any company that stands out for you that's doing social media really well?
I would say Vodacom. Vodacom has a dedicated Twitter channel, a Twitter account that deals primarily with customer queries and customer complaints. And I find that every time I've used them, my problem has been solved almost immediately. Also, there's personality behind that account. You know, every time somebody responds to me, they respond with an initial at the end of the tweet. So I know I'm talking to somebody, and also that somebody is accountable for this response as well. I find their account managed really, really well.
Now, I think some companies think that if you receive a complaint on Twitter that it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Do they need to steer away from that? Is it a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing. People are always going to complain, you know, and if they can't get hold of you or they're just in a bad mood, they're going to vent. You can use it to work in your favor by, you know, addressing it and turning them into brand ambassadors. Sometimes you can look at something and some people are just being unreasonable, and I don't think you need to respond to everything. But you also have to look at it in a way as, if a customer is standing in front of you and complaining, would you walk away?
No.
Yeah, so, you know, acknowledge it and try to find a solution, I would say.
Now, I know we talked briefly about this at the beginning of our conversation, but how do you make an effective complaint on Twitter? You said no swearing earlier, that's kind of obvious.
Yeah. Well, if you want your complaint to be taken seriously, find the right Twitter handle. Some companies have several handles. Find the right one.
What do you mean find the right one?
Like I said, Vodacom has several different handles. Some of it is just, you know, just for customer related stuff, and some is just not customer related stuff. So find the right handle. Either you know, address the brand on your own or direct it to all your followers. Make sure that your argument is not only filled with emotional stuff, because that depends on how seriously you're going to be taken. So get your thought together, send it to them, and hopefully you'll get a response from it.
Now, in your experience, do some people exploit social media with complaints?
Yes, they do that. I always tell, as digital citizens, we have, you know, a responsibility to behave accordingly as well. We won't go into a store and start screaming at somebody. If you did do that, security would probably escort you out of the building, you know. So also have respect. Know that there's somebody, a human behind the account. You know, if you are going to complain, do it in a responsible, polite manner. Of course, if you've tried all of this, and I do understand that some people do tend to get totally emotional and become rude and aggressive online, but there's no reason to do that.